Theater of the mind.
Theater of the mindset. Previously on Camp Do Anything, our camp counselors initiated a lost camper drill looking for a group of shapeshifting campers known as the Kyles who had snuck away to conduct a summoning ritual on a mysteriously departed camper known as Cassius. The party fought valiantly against dehydrated husks while a Ouija board spelled out, "Find me!" a call to action which Pat answered by riding the dune buggy out to a field of forget-me-not flowers. Chasing after him, Eleanore watched as her friend succumbed to the amnesic effect of the botanicals, and in a moment of bravery, she stormed into the pasture only to find herself immune to the mind-altering effects. Meanwhile, back at the gravesite, Bunky was torn glue, glitter, and splinter before Mala turned the tide of battle with a massive critical hit that ripped the ground asunder. Evandria healed Bunky from the brink of death using magic she was reticent to wield, and Eleanore communed with Cassius' departing spirit and became the first camp counselor to level up. That's where we pick up now. The next day at Camp Do Anything is a contained buzz. Every camper is talking about the seance turned rescue mission, and Mazzy has taken multiple opportunities to personally and collectively address the students in less than kind tones. Annelore's small offering tray to Oda, the goddess of hearth and community, is practically spilling over with salt and bits of food left as offerings, a common forgiveness ritual for putting the community at risk through commonly selfish actions. Both she and Mazzy have a growing list of suggestions for Mala related to ways camp security can be improved to account for more mischief from the shape-shifting Kyles. When campers are not discussing the recent forest debacle, the scuttlebutt is all about the upcoming summer solstice celebration in 5 days. Already, X-Camp is on the lake in small boats, competing in drills in full view of Camp Do Anything. Up before dawn, 4 boats, each containing a pair of campers, are rowing at full speed towards one another, using the momentum to drive their pikes into their opponents' hulls. More eye-catching than their drills, though, is the massive construction in the center of the lake. An artificial island built on massive wood stilts is being constructed by countless unseen servants, conjured and supervised by hired artificers. The island will serve as the center point for both camps in the competition, and the sheer size and speed of the construction is impressive. Floating bridges connect the shores of both camps to the center island, and construction on a dock on the southern side of the island is well underway. Campers themselves are also preparing. 3 tables are busy constructing flags with the Kalember sigil in the center, while another table is drawing the rough outline of a phoenix on their armor. Polly Patterson and a table of halflings are crafting together bracers in Camp Do Anything colors of forest green and silver, with names of each of the staff members embossed along the sides. The tradition of the summer solstice typically pits Camp Do Anything's summer staff against one another, but this year's change to a competition between Camp Do Anything and X-Camp Stellshaw really has amplified the competitive fervor among the eager campers. The 5 of you are all here at breakfast along with the rest of all of the campers and the professional staff. Again, everyone's kind of chatting in these hushed tones about either A, the seance from last night that went awry, or in eager anticipation for the upcoming summer solstice celebration, which will happen 5 days from now. You all have a lot on your plate. There are things to be considering when it comes to this event. X-Camp Stellshaw will be handling all of the construction of the major island, so they're handling all of that. They have asked, and Mazzy has kind of put Camp Do Anything responsible for all of the various food stalls and all of the minor construction pieces that will be a part of this event. So I have a number of things for you all to work on during your downtime that I'll kind of go over. And aside from that, the other thing you guys have to weigh is preparing campers for their questing ritual. Don't forget that that's something that you guys can do as an action during the downtime, is to prepare your campers, like do your class. And so that was another thing you have to weigh during your downtime. But you guys have the next 4 days really to prepare, because on the 5th day is the summer solstice. So you guys have had a long rest, so you can remove
thank God.
either 2. You can remove a stress token, essentially.
You're going to have to remind me what the stress...
Yep. The stress are either, you can turn, a stress will either manifest as disadvantage on 2 skills that you are not good at, 1 skill that you are, 1 saving throw, or initiative.
And remind me, hit points, we go back up to full,
Yes.
and then our failed death saves go away.
Yeah.
Great.
Pat walks into the hearth hall just yelling, "Who's ready to see Evandria and Yanks, preferably and not literally kill somebody?"
We are!
Evandria's ready!
We're ready! We're ready! We're ready! We're ready! Yanks has like a little sword that he's been sharpening all morning near the hearth. I'm definitely ready.
Hell
for this.
yeah. Hell yeah. Anybody get any sleep in the last 2 hours?
I didn't. Well, that's not unusual for me, so I guess no. But I did catch up on some reading that I needed to do, or well, redo, as the case may be.
Still nothing?
I mean, it never came back. Nothing. It all just stayed away.
That's crazy.
Kind of makes me wonder what else could be done with those flowers. I'm a little afraid to tinker with them, but
I think they'd make a nice bouquet.
No, nobody's touching
Yanks.
those flowers except for me.
Okay.
Yeah, what's that about?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any theories?
It's because you're not human. Well, you're part human. You're a horse.
I'm not human at all, and it.
Oh, that's a good point. I forgot about that part.
I think it might be because I'm Fae,
Oh.
but
really?
I haven't. I think so. I haven't talked to Wendell yet.
I said Wendell would probably know.
Yeah.
I don't like
I haven't-
that.
What?
What do
Faye?
you have? You have. What's wrong with Faye?
You
No,
literally have a fae
nothing.
with you.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just magical, which is scary to me, but I'm working on it.
Are you just against anything magical? Because
No,
no.
I like
Hello?
it now. I'm working on it.
Okay,
I'm working.
okay.
She says this as she's like slowly drilling her knife into the table.
Wait. So you guys are like no magic people?
No magic. Absolutely no magic.
I mean, you have
But
a,
we're working on it.
What about like
We're
God?
working on being no magic.
But Yanks, you're like kind of inherently
Yanks.
a little magical, right?
That's different.
Exactly right.
Being magical is like a feature of my personality.
Yeah, so it can't be bad.
It
if
can't be
you
all bad.
are magical, right?
Magic ends up people getting captured and stuck.
Bunky, are you captured?
I don't feel captured. I feel.
He can't remember what he had for dinner yesterday, so maybe let's not ask his opinion
I
on
can.
anything.
I didn't have dinner. Thank you very much. I don't eat.
Yeah. So that
Thanks. What do you mean by people getting stuck?
You see Yanks gets like a little less glowy and seems a little off-put by your question. And he says, it's just what that happens. Every time anyone brings in magic, the Fae just get stuck. It's just not worth it. Magic always has a cost, and it's never worth paying.
Well, you were stuck at the lake, right? That we got you from?
Yeah. And that wasn't on accident.
Who trapped you there? Or what trapped you there?
Give me a persuasion check.
Say intimidation.
You can roll intimidation.
you gotta say it meaner.
6.
We're back.
Starting strong.
We're so back.
No one's gone forever. All right.
Listen, it's just, there's a lot going on, but my mom made a deal and it got us all stuck.
What type of deal?
With whom?
This,
What's your mom like?
Can I have a poster
Eleanore.
of her?
Bunky.
Easy.
I'll take these questions in order of ease. First, Bunky, no. All other questions, not important. My mom is Duchess Carrot.
Oh,
She was really
yeah.
cool.
Is she the one I fucked up her hair?
Yeah. She, not big fan of that.
Are they still there, you think?
Yeah, they're probably still there. They're probably still bound.
Did she get overthrown because the balance was off because you left?
I don't know. I'm not going back there. That's her problem.
Does the being bound have anything to do with the leystone that we found?
Oh, okay, great. I thought this was a big breakfast all my
Feels
bad.
fine.
No one's listening to us.
Yeah, what's that? Is that part of the binding and the deal?
Yeah, that was part of all of that.
Wait, so if we took it though, do you think they're still bound?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. When I detected the leystone with my magic, there was like tentacles coming out of it. Is that
Gross.
normal for it to be leaking like that?
I don't know.
No, I'm worried it's not bound anymore.
No, my mom bound us.
Oh.
Into it?
In exchange for watching the leystone, my mom and that sprite guy got to bind the rest of both communities.
I feel like there's a lot of information you're not giving us here. Like the sprite guy is news to us, and what really is this trade? What did you even get out of it? It doesn't feel. It just doesn't feel like a trade and more like just a prison, which reinforces your position on magic, but also feels like their story.
You don't remember Lord Farsi? It was, I mean, the hierarchy in the community was pretty easy. You had King Greywart at the top, and then underneath him, you had Lord Farsi and my mom, the Duchess of Carrots.
Where'd the dandelion fall in?
That's Lord Farsi's dandelion.
Oh, gotcha. Scary. So, hold on. We did magic with Wendell about the leystone. And there may be person, soul, thing in there. Is that part of...
There's a person's soul in there?
Maybe?
It seems like it,
Question mark,
or
maybe?
a copy of it.
So
Part of it?
Who gave the magic to your mom? Who gave that leystone?
Some woman.
Have you seen the woman since?
I've never seen her.
You just know that some woman gave it?
My mom yaps.
Ain't that the truth?
Did she describe the woman at all?
No.
Did you have a name?
Yeah, what'd she yap about?
I don't have a name. But I have a theory.
Please share it.
I do love theories.
Every once in a while at night, I would catch my mom wandering out with Lord Farsi. And at first I thought there was, like something happened there. And then I caught them both talking to this like shaded figure. It was kind of hard to describe. Imagine, like, close your eyes. Bunky, close your eyes. Thank you.
That puts one finger in front of both Bunky's eyes.
Imagine like it's nighttime, but like that part of night when there can still be like shadows from the moon. Imagine like a really dark area of the woods, but it has two eyes, and those eyes are like red and golden.
Oh my god.
That's what they were talking to.
Could you hear what they were saying? Why are you taking such long pauses every time we...
Well, guys, this probably brings up a lot of trauma for him. Be careful. Tread lightly.
The one time I caught them was the time that thing was teaching my mom and Lord Farsi magic.
What kind of magic? Did you ever see them use the magic? This could...
I make a big point of not knowing anything about magic.
Yeah, it's so helpful.
Can I do some... I'm not sure what check it would be to see if a shadowy entity with red glowing eyes...
Yeah, you absolutely can.
What kind of check would that be?
What kind of check do you want to make will influence the kind of information I give you.
Okay.
So you could do arcane, you could do history, you could do investigation.
I want to do an investigation check to see if I recognize the description of the creature.
Yeah, go ahead.
16.
With a 16, the first thing that I think comes to your mind when Yanks is describing a red and gold motif is the bird that Claire and Keaton had when that they had rescued and then set free into the Great Woods last summer after they had rescued you.
Can I do another check to see if I remember more about last summer?
I'll just tell you.
Okay.
So you were all in the Sailor Chateau, and there were a bunch of animated skeletons, and while you guys were coming around to handling them, Claire and Keaton showed up and helped dispatch the remaining skeletons with you all. As you were all going back to camp, Claire and Keaton said that they had one more thing they needed to do, and they set free a small, like, red and golden bird that they said they had rehabilitated over the course of the summer.
And I definitely failed the check to see if I knew that bird.
Okay. I sort of remember that.
Hey, Mala, does Jar know any other birds in the area?
He's like a year old, so probably not. I mean, I can ask, but
How is your communication with Jar going?
oh, it's fine. He's like a puppy, you know, like he's at that point where he like listens, but he doesn't. But he helps me in battle all the time. Well, he helps us.
I'll say.
He helps us a lot.
Okay, so creepy eyes,
Creepy eyes,
golden red.
golden red,
What shape? Just the eyes, or was there
taller than me,
Okay.
maybe like broader than me, like had shoulders.
Had shoulders, but like how much taller and broader than
Oh,
you?
so much taller, so much broader.
How many bunkies?
Oh, like 5 bunkies.
How many malas?
Ooh, like, what's a number that's smaller than 1?
Like 0.75, 0.5, between 0 and 1.
Yeah, between 0 and 1.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much between 0? How much closer
Like-
to 0 than 1?
Ooh, gosh. Like closer to the 1.
How close to the shape of like Astrid? Or like, you know.
Or Eleanor?
Sure. Yeah.
No, not like that shape.
Okay.
Not like long.
What's my shape?
What was
Long.
What was the deal with the you gave us a message about Astrid making a person in the woods? What was that about?
Yeah, I mean,
Could that be related?
They were made of leaves though.
it's a person made of leaves, and then they reached in a pocket, but it was leaves, so nothing came out, and then it just fell apart, and I really felt like maybe she's just playing with dolls, but then the part about there were 3 of them came true later, so now I'm really stressed that...
I thought there were 3 birds, weren't they? That
well,
she
it
was.
a bird.
They were talking
a bird at first. She was talking to a bird at first.
Do you remember
and
what
she
color that
leaned
bird
into
was?
the bird.
Blue.
It was just a normal, yeah.
Maybe
it's a
it was
little
red
shit
and gold.
bird.
Okay.
But
2 bluebirds.
basically, she leaned into the bird and she was talking about the Kyles, I think. But then I feel like the situation changed and all these leaves sprouted up and they were whirling around and then it was this person, but I didn't really know who, and there wasn't really a face, but they were wearing some type of coat, and I thought maybe we were just playing. I thought she was just having a fun time, but maybe it was something more.
So Astrid's evil.
I don't know.
Let's not jump to everyone's evil because something we don't understand.
She does do magic.
So do you. So
I do as well.
I just am magic, okay, Yanks?
Yanks, we both do magic.
He points to his eyes and then points to Bunky. Yeah, and I've got my eyes on you.
Magical eyes. So do you think these shapes of people or things are the same shapes? Can y'all do like a mind meld and figure it out if they're the same?
Yeah. Yanks, put your forehead to my forehead.
Yanks puts his forehead to
I
your
love when
forehead.
they do this.
And then they both start going,
Ah.
did you see it?
Yeah. It was not the same shape.
Can I do an insight check?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a 6.
He's so confident that it's not the same shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so confident. Okay.
Was mine bigger? Yanks? I know I just saw it, but could you share with
This
the
feels
group?
deeply magical.
Which one was...
No, it's through the connection of our relationships.
Sure, the power of relationship.
The power of friendship.
Yeah, but it was magical. It's something we're working on.
We're all a little sleep deprived. Maybe we like rest on it and take some time to think, and then we like put our heads together. Maybe during the competition in a couple of days we can like do some investigating.
Ooh, I can go stealth during the competition.
Like magically invisible.
No.
Oh.
Ew. No.
Like non-magically
like
invisible.
non-magically invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a thing.
It is.
Show me.
If I can't show you invisibility, Pat.
Performance anxiety, yeah.
If we all close our eyes, he'll become invisible.
Exactly.
Okay.
Evandria has just realized that we were chatting all of breakfast, and breakfast is almost over, and she has learned that the food Eleanore makes is really good. So she starts stuffing her face, like 2 forks at a time.
Great.
2
Don't get your hands in the
I
way.
remember last year when you wouldn't even touch the food.
Yeah, but now this year it's really good.
I'm glad.
Bunky hops down from the table and just gives like a half-hearted wave goodbye to everyone as he heads back to the craft cabin to continue his reading to catch up on everything that he lost.
And on that note, let's jump into downtime. So, in preparation for the Summer Solstice Festival, there are a number of things that you can do to prepare. Again, Camp Do Anything is not in charge of the major construction, although some of the professional staff are doing some things. You have all been tasked with getting the smaller pieces together. So, for example, Eleanore could use some help prepping some food. If you do that, you will gain a resistance to fear, poison, and gain 5 temporary hit points. You can work on your face painting skills. If you do that, you have advantage on a charisma check of your choice. If you spend time making Camp Do Anything's canoes, that canoe will have 10 more hit points for the canoe jousting competition.
Mine.
If you want to prepare the weapons, so like getting the arrowheads nice and sharp and getting the swords blunted so that they are appropriate for all of the upcoming events, you can do that. If you want to work on costumes, you can do that. Oh, sorry. If you do the weapon sharpening, you will get to crit on a 19 or a 20. After that first crit, though, it goes back to just 20s. Costumes, if you work on costumes, you'll get advantage on performance, stealth, or athletics checks 1 time. If you work on specifically the cotton candy machine, which is specifically broken, think like a la McDonald's machine, you get advantage on 1 saving throw of your choice. If you prep some musical instruments, you just get an inspiration point that you can apply to anything. And then you can also work on some small healing potions that will be available in the med tent. So again, just to remind everyone, big camp food, like prepping big meals, face painting, working on the canoe, prepping weapons, working on costumes, fixing the cotton candy machine, prepping the instruments, and prepping small healing potions.
We also need to prep campers for their ritual.
Correct. Which is the camp coaching option. These camp upkeeps are camp chores and upkeep. That's the new one. Previously, that was fixing the spirit tree and cleaning up around camp. Now, camp upkeep and chores are prepping for the summer solstice.
How many of those do we have to complete?
You do not have to do any. They're all just bonuses to make the the summer solstice competition easier for you.
Do we need to call dibs if we know we want to do one?
That is, you guys can just chat about that if you
Okay.
want.
I was
Can we all
gonna
fix
do
the cotton candy machine?
costumes.
I've got tools for canoes, so I think I would just do well for that.
Bunky would probably do the face painting. Feels pretty crafty.
I was just gonna say, it makes sense for Evandria to do weapons. I also just established that I love food, so
I don't know if I want to do one. I think I want to use my downtime to do like story beat stuff.
Fuck us.
Like it's all just one time things.
All right. Bunky, all yours.
Bunky trudges back to the craft cabin and is very anxious and frustrated. The night before, Bunky went down, and that's not a thing that's ever happened before. So it was also his first time ever experiencing what it was like to be unconscious. And while he can't say what it's like for people who do have souls, for him not having a soul, it was terrifying. There was nothing. No sound, no images, no dreams, no thoughts. Just emptiness. And that, combined with having lost a day to the forget-me-nots, leaves Bunky feeling more vulnerable than he has ever felt in his entire, albeit short, life. And so when he gets back to the cabin, he does read through the books that Eleanore stole from Wendell to try and get himself caught back up with the time that he lost. But he also takes some time to prepare himself for whatever is going to end up coming next. So loading himself with spell components that he hadn't really relied on a lot up until this point, and had more just relied on his innate magical nature. So he's prepping himself with his version of the components, being string, sequins, glitter, glue, cotton balls, all these different crafting items that he has imbued with magical potency. And so he would like to do a skills development check to prepare himself for future endeavors, both in his studies and in any danger he might come up in.
Go ahead. Your first DC is 5. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. It's not D&D if a player doesn't drop their dice on the floor.
I think it was me last time too. And you said Arcana?
Yeah.
That's great. That's going to be an 11.
Okay. Yep. That is a pass.
So Bunky saddles himself up with all of this, and he does makeshift sling bag to contain some of it, and also weaves some of it into the bag itself for easy grabbing, so he doesn't have to reach into this little pouch that he's made for himself each time. The next thing that he's going to do is he is going to go and try to assist with the campers preparing for the solstice festival. Okay. So he's going to go ahead and do some face painting, something that's going to help calm him down, make him feel more at ease with everything that happened. He's getting back into his element with painting and being social and just trying to enjoy the company and sort of forget, or at least push to the side, everything else that has happened.
Great. So that is painter's supplies and uses wisdom.
10.
Beats it. So that means that you will get advantage on a charisma check of your choice.
Awesome. Thank you. After finishing the face painting, Bunky heads to the bucket.
Okay.
Because he, more than ever now, wants and needs answers about this leystone.
Okay.
So he heads to the bucket and he looks for Wendell.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Wendell? What?
Oh, yes. Hello, Bunky.
I wanted to look into the leystone again. I've been thinking about it a lot in the past few days, and just I really want to help you get to the bottom of what's going on with this, and all the different possibilities that could be happening here.
Oh, don't see why that would be a problem. I do have a book that I've been keeping my information in. I can go grab that and we can start there. How does that sound? I'll be right back.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to let me in to look at the leystone while you're getting the book, or just?
Oh, I suppose I could do that.
Oh, that'd be great. That just best use of our time.
Oh, I love this efficiency, Bunky. He takes that flat key again and opens the cellar door so that you can go down there. And then he goes to go grab his book.
Great. Bunky reaches into his pouch and turns on his warble marble.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
This is Mala.
Evandria here.
We got a code red. Wendell's looking for his book, and it's in the craft cabin. He's gonna know that it's missing. Can anybody...
The book he was currently working on, or the past ones?
Yes, well, one of them. I've got, two...
You have old ones.
Old? Well, does he know that? I don't know which one I don't know which one he's looking. He just said he was going to get his book.
Oh my god, I replaced them with some of those smut books.
But why do you think?
So Code Red, Wendell might be going to get smut to tell Bunky about...
I do not want to have a smutty conversation with Wendell, and I also maybe told him it was a great idea for him to go get the book, so...
Bunky.
I was on the spot, and I was afraid. I didn't want him to know that I had the books, especially because I wasn't the one who took them.
Hold on, why do you think that he thinks... Also, aren't these open to all of camp?
Those ones...
No, we're on our specific channel.
Is anyone else here?
I'm here.
Okay.
Right, because they would say, yeah, I'm listening in.
It's worth the question.
I'm also
Bunky,
working in the bucket right now, so I'm actually just behind Bunky. Oh my god.
Hi, Eleanore. I don't know how I missed you over there.
They're huge.
Why are you worried that he thinks that we have the books?
Because we do.
Yeah, but why would he instantly assume it was us?
It's not that.
Sorry, not us. It definitely was not me. Why, it was you guys who took the books.
It's not that I'm worried that he'll assume that. It's more that I want someone to bring his books over here so he will think that he just maybe put them down in a different spot than when he thought he did.
I think you need a nap.
I can try and do that, Bunky.
Okay, thanks, Evandria. They're in the second floor of the craft cabin.
She immediately starts flying across campus.
Hold on, did you get through them?
Mostly.
Because Mala has a point. He doesn't know we're the ones who took it, so if you need more time to look through them, if you're getting stuff out of them.
It's a lot of pretty high-level stuff, and I think I might be understanding some of it.
Can I roll to see how much I'm understanding it?
That would be a different use of a downtime.
Later.
You know what? Fine, Evandria. Maybe he won't notice. I'm just kind of freaking out now because I'm on a hot streak of things going wrong.
Bunky, how could he know? You guys are bad influences.
How would they know? How would they know? How would he know? How would they know?
They're gonna know. They're gonna know.
They're not gonna know.
He's not gonna know. He's not gonna know. All right, well.
Andrea stops dead in her tracks.
So am I getting the books or not?
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have bothered all of you.
No, it's okay, Bunky.
I need to finish checking them later. Actually, no. Yes, get the books.
Okay.
Get the books.
She takes off again.
And just leave.
From a third-person perspective, this looks really odd.
Pat looks out of the pits and just sees Evandria sprinting past. Just looks and goes, huh? Something must be going on. Goes back to work.
Wait, why isn't Pat answering the marble?
I wish I knew. He got his. I know that.
He gave me back the one I tossed to him last night, so I assume he's just not holding his. So Evandria, just when you get here, just hide them somewhere, but not somewhere that it would be so obvious.
Yeah, nonchalant. I'm good at that.
Okay, thanks.
Quick question, and that's really weird that I'm the one bringing this up, but why would you bring the thing he's looking for to him while he's looking for it, while he's suspicious that they're missing?
Whoa, Mala, that's...
As I said, you guys are bad influences.
You're bad.
If I was trying to hide something, I wouldn't take it to the person I was trying to hide it from.
Let's just leave it how it
Get
is.
caught with it.
It's not that we're trying to hide it from him. Listen, they're his books anyway, and I think we're going to need his help to figure out what's going on with it, and going behind his back just doesn't feel feel like the right way to do it, and we decide we can trust him. So Evandria, please.
In the background, you guys start hearing thump, 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 as she's like tearing apart Bunky's entire cabin.
It was immaculate.
It was so immaculate.
I found him!
Great.
It takes off again.
Just bring them back if they can stay hidden. Great. Otherwise, I'll just have to come clean about it. It'll be fine. And Bunky stuffs the marble back in his pouch.
Pat sees Evandria running and just like gives a thumbs up ?
She shoots a thumbs up right back at him.
Cool. Must have been nothing.
In the meantime, Bunky starts looking at the leystone, trying to get more answers out of it than he's been able to so far.
You get down into the basement of the bucket, and you're surrounded by all these shelves filled with various spell components. And on the far side, you see again that magical barrier separating you from the leystone. After a couple of minutes, Wendell comes down, and he's got a book in his hand, and he says, "This is the most recent book that I have on the things that I was studying. You're welcome to look at this. Is there anything, what should we start with first?"
So we previously determined that it was both a magic jar and a simulacrum layered on top of each other, and there don't appear to be any other spells, correct?
That is correct.
So are we able to determine the order in which they were placed, and if they were placed by the same person? Would they leave the same signature?
Let's go ahead and have you roll an Arcana check. This will turn into your result for your studies with Wendell.
23.
23 beats 15. So what you were able to determine is they were the person who cast the simulacrum, cast the magic jar. Sorry, let me say that again. The simulacrum cast magic jar. And magic jar takes your soul out and puts it into an empty container. But that does not mean that the person who cast simulacrum, which creates a duplicate of yourself, cast magic jar. So the duplicate took their soul and put it inside of the magic jar.
Sorry, one more time.
A person casts simulacrum.
Yep.
Making a duplicate of themselves.
Yep.
And their
then
soul.
That duplicate, and their soul, and that duplicate cast magic jar, putting their soul into the leystone.
The simulacrum soul.
Yes.
Thank you.
The other thing you're able to determine is that they used primal magic. There are 3 sources of magic in Sariel. The first is divine magic, which is when a god gives you access to magic. The second is arcane magic, which is the study of the arcane space, finding little quirks and ways to manipulate magic. Takes years and years of study. The third way is primal magic. Primal magic is often uses rituals, think like druids, tapping into the very nature of Sariel itself to use arcane spells and magic. The catch here with primal magic is that everything is about balance. Everything is about a give and take, very much evening the scales. A lot of people look down on primal magic. They think of it as a cheat code, but it's also often viewed as a slippery slope because the higher the spells, the higher the cost associated with those spells.
So the magic jar, the soul that's in here is not the original soul. It appears that there's a soul, a copied soul in here that, as far as we know, the original caster of simulacrum doesn't know that the simulacrum soul is within here in the magic jar.
A logical leap you have made there. Not one I would make.
Would it... Do we know what happens to the vessel when it gets magic jarred? So, like,
The body?
Yes, the body.
It's fine.
But what?
It would eventually decompose, I suppose. It's not very alive.
It would eventually decompose, but does it need sustenance? Does it need, like, what does it require in order to continue?
Most people who cast magic jar just leave their body behind.
And there's no proximity needs for...
Oh, the fun thing about magic jar is what you do afterwards with the magic jar. You can possess and take control of other things from that point.
Tell me more about that.
Well, if I were to cast magic jar, I could then take over the body of a construct, maybe like a golem of some sort, or even like a weaker soul. Someone whose willpower isn't as strong as mine. It's necromancy.
Interesting.
Why?
Oh, well, it's just for the study of academia. It's just for academic purposes purely, and wanting to find answers.
Give me a deception check.
19. Oh, wait. 21.
Great. That beats Wendell's 15. Can never know too much information. That's a good mindset you'll need if you're planning to attend Venethar University.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, it's.
Speaking of, didn't you have an appointment with
Valentina? Yes. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. I should run off to that.
Great. I'll close up.
Okay. Thank you for your time, Wendell. It was truly eye-opening.
Upstairs, they hear.
Oh, the children! And Wendell fluffs up.
As Evandria's like, there's like a little, a couple piles of dirt around.
That's my garden.
Yeah. She tosses the books and lightly puts the soil over them in the garden, so that they're in the area, but she doesn't know where they go. So she has planted Wendell's journals.
Great.
After she steps away, I walk over and dig them up and put them behind the front desk.
Great.
I hide them behind the front desk.
Great.
Then she stumbles out.
Great.
So Bunky runs off to meet up with Becky, who he had contacted earlier that morning after finding her business card, Valentina's business card, in his belongings. He had entirely forgotten about that, forget-me-nots and all. But he found that, and so he called the phone number and called the phone number on it, and Becky had been like, yeah, you're the one that wanted to talk about a spell. And Bunky just went along with it. It's like, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Make new spells. Let's do it. And so Bunky races over to X Camp to meet with Valentina.
X Camp, this is your first time at X Camp, and as everyone is getting ready for the summer solstice event, particularly here in the arcane quarters of X Camp, I think you are astonished to see just how many people there are who are not only actively studying in the library, but also like going over the casting of spells over and over and over again. Everything seems to have a very tight schedule, a very ritualistic approach to it. The library where Valentina's office is easily 4 times the size of the bucket, but it is not as full of books. There's just a lot of room for experimentation. There's a lot. It seems like they are equally focused on the act of ritual casting as they are the act of actually casting like spells impromptu. There is also a heavier emphasis on the there's less emphasis on artificery in this space as well. Becky escorts you towards Valentina's office, and as you approach, the door opens and you see Tamara leave. She is holding her left arm, and there are bandages around her left arm. And she kind of gives you like a curt wave. Oh, hey, Bunky. How are you?
Hey, Tamara. I'm okay. It's been a hectic first few days of camp.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but, things are still going along nicely. How are you? What happened to your arm?
Oh, I heard it the other day in class. I heard it the other day in class.
Oh, can I have Tamara roll a deception check for me?
You want to roll an insight check?
Yeah.
She rolled deception check.
18.
9.
Yep. She heard it in class. She says, but speaking of, I really need to go change this bandage. No big deal. You know how magic is sometimes.
Yeah. Well, it can have its costs, I've heard.
She's gone.
Oh, goodbye. I gotta get better at that.
Please come in. Come in.
Hi. Yes. Is that Becky or Valentina?
Valentina.
Hi. Yes, Miss Valentina. I'm here for our appointment.
You walk into Valentina's office and immediately are struck by how large it is. There is definitely enough room in here for maybe it is larger than your cabin. And she has 3+ chairs sitting across from the massive desk that she has stacked papers and books and quills on. There's an astrolabe in the corner, and there's a veranda that she can go out onto. The entire left side from the entrance are windows, and they're all wide open. She also has this massive makes you think of a telescope, but instead of the actual scope itself, there's just these large lenses that are suspended on metal racks. Just the edges of each of the square lenses are being pinched by the brackets that are holding them in place. And various ones are layered on top of each other, creating distortions in the outside in the view that they're providing through them. You see that she has a enchanted tea set that is pouring her a set of tea, and she is putting on gloves back onto her hands and says, Bunky, I'm so glad we were able to find some time to connect. Please have a seat.
Oh, thank you. Bunky hops up onto one of the chairs. He pulls himself up with his pipe cleaner hands, just look.
I'm so glad we were able to connect. I am. Before we begin, do you mind if I ask kind of what are your intentions? I understand that you are kind of teaching the craft cabin. Correct.
Yes. The craft cabin is a very special place. Has a very special place in my heart. That's where I was born. That's where I was created.
Because you're a construct.
In the matter of fashion.
What do you mean?
Well, I was initially crafted and brought to life as a familiar for my friend, but I gained my own independence and sentience, and I no longer require a tether. It doesn't quite feel. Construct doesn't feel quite like the right way for it, but more or less, for simplicity, yes, I'm a construct.
What do you mean by doesn't quite feel right?
I feel like there's more to me, or more emotion than a construct would normally have.
Emotions come from the mind. A construct is defined as anything without a soul, Bunky.
Well, what if it didn't have to be?
I'm sure if you're doing any amount of arcane studying, you're familiar with the Writ of Life in the Divine Codex?
I am familiar with the Writ of Life, but what if there's more that could be added to it? What if there are additional areas that still need more exploration and study?
Be something you could do in the university if that's some of your ambitions.
Well, that's actually my area that I'm looking into in university at Horatio Buchanan.
Oh, I'm sure you're aware. I am a professor at Venethar University.
Oh, at Venethar. Oh, I thought I had heard that before. Our paths hadn't crossed many times up until the past few days. So I look forward to hopefully getting to have some cross-school studies with you then.
Oh, are you planning on studying necromancy?
No, but...
Well, then I don't think our paths will cross, Bunky.
Well, I want to know everything. And I might have the time to know everything.
Did you bring your spell book?
No.
Oh.
It's been a frazzled day, and that's a pretty fresh wound for me, actually.
Your spell book is a fresh wound?
Yeah, I forgot it on the table at home.
Well, I suppose if it's happening right now, that's the definition of fresh. Well, I'm happy to lend you, and she goes over and grabs a couple of books off her shelf and hands them to you and says, I'm happy to lend you some of my books, but Bunky, I love this ambition that you have about learning everything, but you do need to focus your studies once you arrive at Venethar University. What is your entry paper going to be about?
My entry paper is going to be about using magic for the defense of others.
Oh, abjuration?
Yes.
I also know a thing or two about that. It often is paired well with necromancy.
Well, that was a thing I was curious about. If maybe there's a way to enhance the way they work off of each other. Maybe if it's possible to have abjuration spells that. Or necromancy spells that protect themselves and shield themselves while also granting them access elsewhere.
Interesting. Well, I have an hour. Do you want to go through an exercise?
That'd be great.
She says, you didn't bring your spell book?
I have my components.
Oh, that's good. Are you familiar with the Speak with Dead spell?
No, I am not.
I'm happy to walk you through it.
Please do.
Let's start with a little exercise. She takes you over to her a bench that she has set up, and she carts over the various brackets with lenses on them, and she pulls one down that doesn't appear to have any tint to it, but as she pulls it down in front of you, you begin to look fully through it. It's maybe 3 feet by 2 feet, and as you stare through it, the sky that you were looking out on takes on this greenish hue, and she says, this lens allows you to see the ley line that souls pass through. As I'm sure you're aware, there's a ley line nexus over at Camp Do Anything, and this office is built to give me a very good view of the various ley lines. What I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you focus on that ley line and kind of cast your consciousness into it. Does that sound okay?
Yes. Are there any dangers for casting your consciousness out?
Bunky, there's dangers with every arcane spell.
That's true enough, I suppose. Let's go for it.
All right. So I'm going to have you give me an intelligence saving throw.
Uh, 17.
That is a fail.
Oh.
You cast your mind. You don't notice it, I think, but eventually, as you're focusing through this lens into this kind of green hue, it almost looks like the flecks you sometimes see in your eyes, or I see in my eyes when I'm like looking out at the sky, but they're much larger. Some of them seem like, I guess, hand size if Bunky had hands. And you begin to almost feel like you're immersed in water. Around you, there's like a slightly higher pressure. And every once in a while, it feels like something's bumping up against you as you've cast your thought process into the actual ley line for necromancy. These bumps, these jostles are all kind of flowing past you in a pretty steady, almost like a current in the water. And things feel fine until eventually you kind of realize, oh, I'm farther away from my body than I thought I was. And your consciousness kind of turns around and you see that you are in fact very far away from X Camp. You can see the Stelshall River, Camp Do Anything, and X Camp, but you are quite a ways away. And tell me what you do.
Which direction? Like, am I?
You are east.
East. Okay. And is that towards Do Anything? Is that towards Chateau?
It's past all of it. You are 50 miles away.
Oh shit. Bunky is looking around and has a brief moment of panic, realizing like, oh, this is far further than what he had intended or what he even thought possible for someone who is unpracticed. And so he starts looking around and tries to feel out with his mind to feel if he can recognize any of the other things that were bumping into him.
Give me a flat intelligence check.
19.
It's not recognized like how you might recognize Mala or Pat, but you recognize distinctly what these things bumping are against you, and they are people's souls. These are the souls of, well, I guess I shouldn't say just people. These are sentient beings' souls that are bumping past you. Some of them are small, some of them are quite large, some of them have defined, firmer edges, and feel quite substantial. Others feel like barely wisps, almost like whispers or sheets kind of moving past you. With a 19, I don't think you can quite ascertain what the differences between those two things are, but you can definitely tell that you are swimming in a current, or floating maybe is a better term, in a current. As you're doing this, suddenly you smell something. Like it smells like cinnamon and sage. And you feel yourself being pulled back into your body. And you come to, and Valentina has burning incense underneath your nose. And she says, and welcome back, Bunky.
Oh, that was...
How did that feel?
That was wild. I felt like a fish out there.
The incense that you use during the Speak with Dead spell is what keeps you grounded in this reality. If you aren't equipped, the sense of smell is one of the most grounding senses that any of us have. And with it, you're going to be able to keep yourself firmly in this place while you send your mind out to explore the necromantic ley line.
What would happen if you had no access to a sense of smell and you had sent your mind out like that?
A strong person, a person strong of mind, might be able to sustain a small period of time, but eventually anyone could get lost.
And after getting lost, if someone were to get lost while sending their mind out, what would be their course of action to get back? Would they have to get back to their own? Are they able to inhabit those of others? Are they able to cast any magic still while they're along that ley line?
Casting magic would require a very powerful person in that space. Usually the physical space is a physical presence is required to cast magic. Not always, but typically.
Theoretically possible, though?
Theoretically possible. As far as your answers for the other questions, I think we might need to meet at a different time, but I hope this was a helpful lesson. If I can ask one more question, Bunky, are you interested in a soul?
I am.
Why?
I am afraid of not being like my friends, of not being like everyone else, of just existing because of a purpose rather than existing to find a purpose.
Interesting. This book here is about the incarnate king of Enethar. He's kind of the opposite of you. He is all soul. His soul is bound to the physical realm and recreates a new body and a new mind every cycle. He's the exact opposite of you are. It might be worth reading. And I don't know. Most people, when they die, their souls just kind of lose their shape and eventually rejoin the pool of faith. Maybe it's not so bad not having a soul, Bunky.
I appreciate the time today and your insight on this. It's something I've been hesitant to talk with others about, and I look forward to hopefully getting to work with you more on this, and thank you for the book.
Of course. It's a unique situation. I look forward to talking to you again. All right. Next downtime. You were at your 25, by the way.
Oh, that's right. I thought you were saying next person's downtime. Right. Yes. So with that, so Bunky heads back to Camp Do Anything and goes back to the craft cabin to sort through all of his experiences throughout the day. And
I'm going to pause that. This is 4 days.
Oh, that's right.
This is not 1 day.
So the next day at Camp Do Anything, Bunky is collecting his thoughts over everything that he learned at the bucket with Wendell, about the leystone, about his time with Valentina, and then sits down to go through that combined with the knowledge that he gained from reading Wendell's books. So he'd like to, for his final downtime activity, to try and put it all together and understand and make the connections of what's been going on.
Okay. Let's go and have you do an investigation check. You need to beat a 25.
I was really hoping for Arcana since it was all magic. Yeah, that Bunky's gonna be stressed. That's an 18.
That's a fail.
Bunky's gonna try one more time.
Okay. Taking a stress.
Yep. 20. Bunky is trying to wrap his head around it, but there's so much that was coming through, and a lot of new information that he hadn't really considered before, and also a newfound respect and relationship with Valentina that he wasn't expecting to get along with so quickly, and so he's trying to put sense of why he trusts her so readily, and all the things that he learned from her in conjunction with what he and Wendell had talked about, and plus all the genius level readings that he had gotten from Wendell's books. But it's just more than he can manage all on his own at this time, with how stressed and flustered he has been over the past few days.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's jump to Mala.
Can I end with relaxation?
Yeah, you could beat a 30.
Oh, I didn't realize relaxation was. Okay. Never mind.
How many stress did you take?
One.
Oh, do I not get one for
Failing, it does not give you a stress.
Great. Oh,
Just
gotcha.
re-rolling gives you a stress.
Gotcha. I can't beat a 30, though.
I didn't think so.
No, that's not fine. That's not
We only
doable.
took one on the other one.
That's like when you went for 25, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I mean, he's rolled a lot of plus 20.
Yeah.
Things.
Must be nice.
Investigation
I know.
is feasically possible.
Yeah, investigation or arcana, I could actually get up to 26 to 28.
When Bunky looks over at his desk in his cabin, he sees those books are back.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for listening to Can't Do Anything by Theater of the Mindset. Your actual players this season are Eric Marquis as Bunky, Kayla Tennessen as Evandria Kaelwyn, Jamie Rich as Eleanore Shadowmane, Evan Kalember as Mala Gora, Nick Traeger as Pat Patterson, and your kind and generous GM, Justin Gerardot. If you're enjoying our show, you can help us out by sharing it with a friend, subscribing on your favorite podcatcher, following us on social media, talking about us on Reddit, or pitching in for coffee on Patreon. Theater of the Mindset is entirely made by humans with original art by Christina Valdez, original score by Willis Miller, and audio post-production by Nick Traeger at Studio 3607. Thanks for listening and stopping by Can't Do Anything. We'll see you next week.